Alright, folks, it is June 5th, 2022, and I am going to attempt to make this video because there's so much here. And I'm not an expert, I'm not a biologist, virologist, doctor, any of that stuff. So I'm trying to make sense of it. It was brought to my attention and I did some further research into something called amyloid clots and its connection to the oogly boogly here. And as I'm going through this stuff, I'm trying to collect my thoughts here and put it into something that is understandable. See, this is a video here of amyloid from the SARS-CoV-2 virus spike protein seen under an electron microscope. That yeah, I mean, you know, there it is. So, okay, now, from what I've read, these amyloid clots happen when these proteins fold the wrong way. And this is in session number 1 from, again, I did all these in November of 2017. I published them all the day that I did them. They're all on YouTube, time-stamped of when I did them. But this was part of what was going on with this thing, is that the idea that they were kind of splitting or breaking. Now these amyloids are not saying they split and they break. They're saying that they fold incorrectly. It reminds me of this, though, because as this situation was happening, there was the idea that they were basically misforming or forming incorrectly or something along those lines. So that is one thing. Just a real quick look here again. Again, this was from November of 2017 of the coming virus that was about to escape from this laboratory. And these creepy doers right here were about to be unleashed. And, wait. Let me see if I got that on here. There's another element here that I want to find too, where I showed that they would be released from this laboratory or escaped, and they would affect the counties near it, which goes along with the story of the seafood market or whatever. This is another thing here. This is in session number 5, where I am describing this thing in the blood. And I'm describing it as being strong and tough, flexible, and these things. Here's the video as I'm coming upon these things, and I'm going to show why I'm seeing relevance in this. stretching. Flexing. It's tension. It's strong. So I'm pulling on this thing, and it's strong. Now let's look at a few things here. Because we're looking at two different things. One thing that I was coming upon were these fibers. This fibrous thing. I did find that what they were finding in people who had this was an increase in the production of a protein called fibrin that was causing severe and deadly clotting. But they're also finding these amyloid clots. And a story that I had heard was that embalmers, people who were embalming people, started finding, this is Dr. Stephen Kirsch, and this is the embalmer here, Richard Hirschman. And he started finding these, this is a gross picture, it's just gross and creepy. These clots while he's embalming people. They are, as he says, they are rubbery and they are very strong. Right here. These are white fiber stuff. It's pretty strong. It's not weak. You can manipulate. It's pliable. It's hard. It's not normal. What he's saying is that typically if he pulls a blood clot or something like that out of a dead person, they usually fall apart. These are not that. They are, as I described here, strong and elastic. He's saying they're rubbery. Pretty nasty stuff. Here is an article by the National Library of Medicine, a central role for amyloid fibrin microclots in long COVID. This is what's going on. And another example of how in November of 2017, when it hit me on the morning of November 9th, 2017, of an ominous feeling of what was to come. And the more time goes by, the more these sessions are showing themselves to be accurate. Here's some more of the drawings here, which remind me here, like blood, flesh color, pink and red. They looked like that. Here. That's just too gross. It's really gross. So this I'm going to call the update to the update. As I keep getting more feedback, Jeff Rentz sent me some stuff from a program that he recently did with a doctor talking about these things too. That these, what they're pulling out of people, they're strong, they're flexible, just like I had written here and was describing here. Strong and flexible. So that is the update to the update. There'll be more coming on this. Trying to do this video justice, but there's so much that I got to try to keep my head straight and try to keep my head clear on what is relevant here. And everything so far in the session, except for the final session. Other than that, everything else has been verified, 100%. So many more to come. Stay safe out there.